Well, hello everyone. Welcome to your weekend edition of Morning Coffee. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So this is going to be a general energy reading for your weekend, but obviously keep in mind that this is a timeless reading. Yes, so this doesn't just have to apply to your weekend. This can, whenever this resonates for you, whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment, yeah? Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today's a better day. No crazy, well, actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say no crazy dream experiences or anything like that, but actually I had such a weird dream last night that I can't even begin to put it into words. It was one of those situations where it was like an extremely abstract, like so abstract, the concept that was going on. There was that was happening during that. It was so weird. Like I can't even put it into words. I can't even conceptualize it. And when I woke up, I was like, I had just a smidgen of an image of what was going on in the dream, and even that didn't make sense in context to what I remember feeling in the situation. It was so weird. But I mean, that's par for the course at this point, right? You guys, like, we're all having like these crazy ass dreams, and so, yikes. Anyway, so but still, it's a good morning. Orion is doing better. He had his second dose of antibiotics yesterday. I guess this is a bit of story time, so I guess I'll try and remember to do a timestamp if it really goes too long. But yeah, Orion's feeling better today. He actually was able to like get up and walk around a little better than he has been. Like he's been so weak. Mainly, I guess, also because he really hasn't been eating, and he had a 104 fever because I guess he has like an infection in his arm. He got into a fight with another cat or something and got bit. And you know what's crazy? I was even thinking about it because he and his sister fight a lot, like, but they like play fight. I wonder if Jinx bit him, like didn't mean to like hurt him or anything, but she bit him and punctured his arm a little bit, and it got. I mean, that's entirely possible. It doesn't have to be that he got into a fight with another cat, like one of the stray cats from around, like whatever. But I don't know, whatever. So he's feeling better. I woke up this morning. It was like 5 a.m, and he was eating a little bit. And then he walked over to the bed, and I didn't even realize it until I had gotten up to go to the bathroom, and I saw him there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, little boy, hey, baby boy, how you doing?" So he's feeling a little better. He's not completely. He's still a little bit weak, but he's getting there. We're getting there, kids. All right. I mean, that's all I have to say. Happy Friday. All right. So, weekend edition. Let's get into this here and see what we've got for the kids, yeah? Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Please help us to gain a bit more clarity in terms of the situations that we needed the most. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, I'm seeing pink energy for the collective here, very similar to our rose quartz here. Yes. Unconditionally loving energy. I know I've been falling into a space over the last few days where I'm just kind of like, fuck it, let's just go with the flow. 5 shuffles, this is 1. I mean, I'm in Puerto Rico, and we kind of have more of a lockdown, not lockdown, just like more restrictions back to like where it was you know, months ago. This is 2. Restaurants are at really low capacity. Bars are closed. Gyms and movie theaters and all that back to being closed and all that. Like it's, like beaches are closed unless you're like exercising. This is 2. So, you know, it's not like you can really go anywhere and really hang out. And I'm kind of just like, okay, this is 3. So I've just been going with the flow, and I do feel blessed to be, like, you know, surrounded by nature like this, which is really good for my mental health, and I'm sure it would be great for a lot of people's mental health. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So whatever you can do to, like, if you could just like get out and walk around, and I know we're heading towards winter, so it's getting kind of cold, or it probably already is really cold. I mean, do what you got to do for yourself. Yeah, this is 4, but I've been kind of allowing myself to just sink into this unconditionally loving, just go with the flow energy, just being with myself and with my energy, and just allowing things to flow and being free. This is 5. I feel like that's the energy we're settling into right now. Of course, as soon as I start channeling, there go my sinuses. Anyway. So what do we got for the kids today? Or for this weekend, I guess. Or for whatever this resonates for you. Yeah. Starting you off with the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. It's really about keeping... Oh, please don't mind my nails. I've just been really lazy with them. Anyway, it's really about keeping the balance. You know, you do have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. There goes that unconditionally loving energy. But it's really about doing what you can to make sure everything is balanced. You might be feeling like you're juggling right now. You might be feeling like you're striving to make ends meet. Good Lord, I'm literally about to sneeze. But there is hope. There's the Star at the bottom of the deck. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to deal with my sinuses. Hold on. You know, the other thing that I've noticed with my allergies in terms of doing readings, they only really act up like this, like making me sneeze in the morning. Like first thing in the morning when I'm doing morning coffee. But then otherwise, it's just like my nose starts to itch and I turn into Rudolph. Oh, Orion's going somewhere. Yeah, he's still a bit weak. Okay, anyway, you guys. So you started off with the 2 of Pentacles, yes? Trying to keep the balance. Striking the balance here, all right? You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords energy to me here is a pretty aggressive energy, but it's moving forward with doing what it is you have to do to maintain this balance here. While in the background, you're underneath the surface, you're working, okay, diligently, crafting, doing the consistent background work, is what I want to call this, to manifest and continue on your path here. 3 of Wands. And what I'm feeling with this, you guys, is you may not recognize it, you may not see it right now, but everything that is happening for us on the collective in terms of where we're moving is absolutely a part of the path right now. Okay, it looks like, it may not look like it should be a part of the path. It may not look like it may not look like it. But everything is exactly where everything is supposed to be at the moment. You have to continue to keep the faith. You have to continue to keep moving. Underneath the Star at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, to the High Priestess, to the Fool. Okay. So, just like I said, especially with this High Priestess energy here. All right. Everything is not what it seems, but this is exactly where you're supposed to be on the path. This is the path. All right. This is definitely the path right now. 6 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Queen of Wands. Yep. Okay. But this energy right here with the Knight of Swords, this is the outward focus. This is kind of what I guess we would look like from the outside, if we were on the outside looking in, or if someone were on the outside looking in. This is the defense mechanism. This is the bodyguard, I want to call it, for us right now. I feel like many of us are in this energy of just like keeping to ourselves and not allowing really much of anything else or new in, because we're working with what we have at the moment. We have to focus on what we have at the moment. We have to focus on what we are crafting at the moment, what we've started, focusing on watering and growing the seeds, the new seeds that we've planted. Okay. I'm going to get one more pull on this Knight of Swords energy here for us. What is this Knight of Swords here? Yep. Yes, indeedly. The world. Because, like we said yesterday, or in the previous reading, cycles are coming to an end. Cycles are coming to a close. So, here, you could also call this Knight of Swords a bit of an enforcement energy. Okay? Fighting the battle to keep things closed, because we're moving forward. All right, we're inspired. We're waking up. We are moving towards the new reality. And then underneath the Knight of Wands here, you do have the Empress with the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. To the Ten of Wands, to Temperance. Okay, so with Temperance and the... Okay, so we're looking at the bottom of the deck right now. Knight of Wands to the Empress, to the Four of Wands, to the Four of Wands, to the Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Temperance. So in terms of moving forward here, we're moving forward with unconditional love. We're moving forward with abundance. We're moving forward with knowing that we are worthy and creative enough to manifest whatever it is we want. Okay, the Divine Mother is protecting us. The Divine Mother is on our side. This is also Mother Gaia. So in terms of that, this Knight of Swords, we're also in a little bit of a warrior energy for Mother Gaia, for the Earth, right? Because she's going on this ascension journey with us too. Actually, quite frankly, she's taking us with her, okay? She chose to do this, and we're choosing to come along with, to join the party. All right. You have the Four of Wands here with the Six of Swords. And to me, what this is saying is that we've come to a solid enough foundation within ourselves for us to now move forward, for us to now move on from rough waters to calmer waters, especially in terms of creating and manifesting a new reality with the Magician here, okay? Finally, then, we have the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and Temperance. So the Ace of Swords is talking about the clarity, the wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge, the insight to lay down the burdens, put things to rest. But coupled with Temperance there, it's easier said than done in terms of laying down all of these burdens, changing our realities, moving to a much higher vibration, a lighter density, leaving behind the denseness, the overburden of the lives that we used to live, of what is coming to a close. It's going to take some time. Okay, Knight of Swords with the world of what's coming to a close. It's going to take some time. We have to allow the situation to temper, we have to allow the energies to fizzle out. We have to allow ourselves to move forward slowly, but move forward in this transition and allow ourselves to go from the one place to another. This is not, we can't rush this. It's like becoming, working towards a crystalline density. You can't do it all at once. It would be a shock to the system. We have to slowly and surely go through that crystallization process. You can't just go from a third dimensional reality to a fifth dimensional reality just like that. You have to, well, first of all, you have to pass through the fourth, right? But also you have to give your body, your physical body, time to shift and acclimate and go through the density change, or else it would be too much. It would be a shock to your system and we wouldn't survive. Okay. But all in all, this is good, you guys. This is good. We're going through the motions. We're seeking the truth. We're seeking clarity. We're following our hearts. We're following our intuitions. I want to get one more pull on the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah? What's this Two of Pentacles for the collective? Oh, I like that. Okay, okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, but then here we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you guys, this is excellent. This is definitely leaving behind the lose-lose energies, leaving behind the self-sabotage, leaving behind the competition, leaving behind, you know, fighting for things that no longer serve us. Thank you, Spirit. And so in terms of that, we are working to keep the peace, working to keep the balance, rebalancing, reorganizing, reacclimating. For some of us, this is an energy of, you know, we've been in this Five of Swords, lose-lose competition, winning at all costs, the super grind and all that for so long. We have to learn how not to be like that. We have to unlearn that. And that's going to take some time. All right? Stepping off the karmic hamster wheel. For some of us, this absolutely has to do with a soulmate energy. Maybe even twin flame. That's not easy. That's not something that happens right away or all at once. But yeah, we're definitely moving in a different direction here. Towards a higher density. Here we go. The High Priestess to the Nine of Pentacles back again. Then to the Star back again. To the Queen of Wands. For some of us, maybe even for many of us, I know this actually resonates very, very well, very strongly with me, this little piece. But with the Queen of Wands that just showed herself, that gave me the feeling of having completely changed your alignment or changed what it is you actually want out of life. And in some cases, that's taking us to a whole new level. It's a whole new mindset. So maybe a lot of that tired feeling that we're feeling for some of us is a bit of this new energy that we're settling into and just having to get used to it. This new alignment, this new way of thinking, this new way of being. But it's changing everything. Okay, sorry. I'm literally like my eyes, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like my eyes are almost tearing. My my sinuses are vibrating like crazy right now. Yeah. So we're going to go into a deeper look here. However, I want to get some closing oracle messages for this part of the reading. And actually, I'm being called to the Moonology Oracle deck right now, because I like to use this deck to talk about the shifts and the cycles here and to get us a little bit of insight in that. So since there's such a big shift here, that's what I'm being called towards. So 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Oracle guidance for this first half of this reading. Oracle messages. Shifting, closing cycles. What do you want to tell us about that, Spirit? Believe in the impossible. Let's get one more. One more message, please. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You do have, at the bottom of the deck, you do have the full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. And that's actually really vibing with this energy here of the Five of Swords in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Because this Five of Swords energy can be a very prideful energy sometimes. Self-sabotage by ego, right? Okay, so the first card you had was Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. All right. And then the last two cards here are perfect. You have Expect Powerful Change, New Moon Eclipse, which actually, we have another eclipse coming, don't we? I'm not sure. Anyway, but then you also have Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. And that's also where I feel we are right now. That's the energy of the collective. That's the energy that the collective is needing right now. Meditating, contemplating is very much this Two of Pentacles energy. Two of Pentacles in association with the Eight of Pentacles. 2 to the 8 brings you to the 10. That's another completion right there. So tying up loose ends is what I'm feeling like here. There you go. There's the headline. Tying up loose ends is what this feels like for us right now. Even though it may not necessarily look the way you think it's going to look or the way you feel like it should look or the way it's supposed to look on the surface, this is the right path. We're moving forward quite well. Keep up with this momentum, okay? Alrighty, kids. I'm going to move you on over to Patreon. We're going to get a deeper look into this here. But if you're not going to follow us over there, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I love you so very much, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading next week. Yeah? Take care. Bye.